In this video, I just wanted to share how to create your own custom Archviz character. Now, sometimes if you're working with first-person character, when you are navigating, the movement can be quite erratic. And there is a built-in Archviz character. So if we come to our default class and go to Archviz character, which just sort of smooths out the motion and kind of enables that smoother experience, particularly for sort of new users who aren't necessarily gamers. This is a bit more fluid. One thing I've noticed, though, that if you try to access that Archviz character, nothing happens. You don't go anywhere because it's a C++ class. And if you try and access by using a caster Archviz character and try and access a camera, for example, should you wish to add a line trace or something, or sort of focus to that, then there isn't a camera component to select. You can add camera components and add a Cine camera component. I've not played around with that yet. But there is an alternative way. So if we come to our folder, now you can see I've created a custom Archviz character, and the way that I went about that was to go to Add Blueprint, and then in all classes, if you put in Archviz character there and select and name that, then that's how I got this here. So let me just delete that and save. I haven't saved, it seems. So when you have created your Archviz character, then you will get this. Now, you won't have a Cine camera component in there. I have added the Cine camera component because I wanted to add some line trace and focus functionality for the camera inside my Archviz character blueprint. So I've added a component, and of course you can play around with the lens settings to get the desired field of view. When you click on the top tier of the actor in the components panel, and if you search for possess, you have to make sure you have your auto possess player set to player 0 if you're creating a single player game or experience. And then another thing to do is, once you have your Cine camera selected, make sure that you have got use pawn control rotation checked. So if you just do a search for ROT, compile, save, and then if I come to my game mode, select my custom Archviz character, I've now got smoother motion and my Cine camera actor being accessed in the blueprints. So I can now reference that anywhere and access the camera should I need to. So, and there we are. That's now a sort of smoother motion. You can see if I'm moving left and right, it's sort of just lagging a little bit to help smooth that motion. In terms of modifying some of the settings, if you click on your character movement component, which gets added automatically, you will see that there is an Archviz controls drop down where you can have a play around with some of these values as well, in terms of affecting the friction or the walking speed, for example. So it's quite slow when it starts. I think it was 160. I put it up to 1,000. You can play around and just get the result that you want with a bit of trial and error here in the character movement component. So I hope that video is of use. If so, please do like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to receive any updates. And thank you for your support.